there's a drug called Nolotil, and this is the new drug that people are using. And this is, instead of filling the muscle with oil, it causes the muscle to inflame and swell. So it's your real muscle swelling up and becoming bigger. And this is something that people are using right now. This is something that's on the pro stage right now. And me putting it out there is probably not the best scenario, because there are people out there that don't have a lot of knowledge, that want to act like they're the first people to, to educate people on something. They come out and they make it look bad. They make bodybuilding look bad. But that's the new drug, is Nolotil.
No one uses synthol anymore, and that everyone uses Nolotil, and he said that it doesn't work. And I got to just dispute this. First of all, I would say 75 to 80% of the top pros, and I'm being conservative, use synthol. I know it for a fact. The reason I know it is because I sell it on DavePalumbo.com, and I know who buys it. So unless they're buying it and just putting it on their shelf, that right there and then, it's wrong. Number two, Nolotil is not the same thing as synthol, and it's not better than synthol. It's something you can use the last week before a show. And unfortunately, for most people, Nolotil, just like the old Essicline, and if you guys remember, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I found some old Essicline in my house, like the last 4 bottles in existence, and I put a picture of it up on Facebook. But Essicline and Nolotil, which were substances, water-based substances, that is, that were injected into the muscle to enhance them in a rapid, fashion within a day or so, right before a show, are things that don't work on everyone. The reason I say that is because back in the day, when it was readily available, that is Essicline, people used it, and not everyone got good results. There weren't guys all walking around with huge arms, and the reason was it doesn't work. Okay, it works on people with genetically superior muscle bellies. What do I mean by that? I mean that when you get a guy like Flex Wheeler, who's an admitted Essicline user, you get a guy like Phil Heath, who has genetically great arms, and you put something like Nolotil into it, or Essicline into those arms, it enhances them. It makes them bigger. It makes them look rounder. It makes them look shapelier. Okay, but when you give it to someone who has an arm that's lacking in size and detail, and you put that in there, it does nothing. It doesn't do anything. Believe me, I tried it back in the day when my arms weren't that big. Okay, it didn't add that much.
True bodybuilders that compete are not talking about fucking synthol. Nolotil is what people are using, all right? Now, Nolotil is also old fucking news. It's been around for 10 years. And, I have never used Nolotil myself. I've used Essicline, I've used synthol, I've never used Nolotil. I've helped numerous people get ready for shows with Nolotil. I'm very, very familiar with what it can do and what it does and how it works, and how to get the best results using Nolotil. So it's the same exact, it's for cosmetic purposes only. It's to be used right before a show, and it works differently. Instead of filling your muscle up with a bunch of fucking oil, you're swelling the muscle up. Nolotil causes inflammation in the muscle and causes the muscle to swell. Now, you don't lose definition, you don't lose, your definition, your cuts, you don't lose anything. It doesn't get blurred, it doesn't misshape the muscle, it just makes it bigger, rounder, and fuller. And, it lasts, it can last anywhere from 2 to 4 days, depending on the individual, their metabolism, and so forth. And if it's done right, you can get incredible fucking results. And nobody would be able to tell that you use Nolotil. Nobody. And there's a lot of people out there using it that nobody has any idea are using it, and that's the whole purpose. That's the goal. The goal is to use it without anyone knowing you're using it. If people can point out and say whatever, then you're failing. You're not using it right. You can use synthol for the same. I've talked about synthol use, and again, I'm going to say that this is the only way you can use synthol. Is the morning of a show, you're injecting synthol under the fucking muscle, not in the fucking muscle. You don't want to fucking make the muscle look like oil. You're putting it under the muscle to lift the muscle up, right? So you're lifting the muscle up, so the muscle is bigger, higher, and rounder from the synthol. Now, please think about this shit. Think about it. Use your fucking brain right now, what I'm saying. If you put it in the fucking muscle, the muscle's gonna look like oil, correct? So I'm telling you, you put it under the muscle. What does it do? It lifts the muscle up. If you put 10 cc's of synthol under your bicep, it's gonna lift the bicep up. So when you flex, you're gonna see your bicep, but it's gonna be bigger, rounder, fuller, and higher. And it's gonna look better on stage. Now, just answer the question logically. Does that make sense? Yes, that makes sense. Yes. So forget about putting the fucking shit in the muscle. Does that make sense? No, doesn't make any sense. Now, when you're putting oil in your muscle, you're blocking all the nutrients. I'm saying this shit again. You're killing off the fucking muscle. So what happens is you're gonna have problems. Eventually you're gonna have a doctor fucking slice that fucking shit open, go in there and fucking surgically remove the fucking shit in there. You know, and if you don't get that done, you will end up destroying the fucking muscle forever. And you know, to me, it makes perfect sense what I'm saying. And if you put a bunch of synthol in your biceps, you cannot go train back. It's not gonna happen. Your fucking arms are killing you. You'll probably end up tearing the fucking bicep. And the physical, when you see someone that's using synthol, you can see that it looks like shit. And it's obvious. And the problem is, what really bothers me is that there's millions of people out there that have tried synthol, used synthol, and there's been millions of bottles sold, but as far as I know, I don't know anyone that's used synthol. Nobody. You know, I don't know anyone that's used synthol because nobody admits it. Nobody will admit they tried it. Well, what the fuck? Why not make a video and just say, look, I tried synthol and it fucking didn't work. You know, I just want to explain what I discovered by using it. Is I put it in, I put however many cc's in, my muscle didn't look any bigger, but it looked blurred, it looked like it was oddly shaped, and it looked like shit. I measured it, and it was only a 1/4 inch bigger, and I was like, what the fuck? So then I went and I put fucking 6 cc's in, and then it looked even shittier. It looked even more blurred, and it looked even more misshaped, and I lost all my definition. Then I tried to put it in my trike. Okay, why doesn't someone fucking make a video like that to explain to people that shit doesn't work? Now, the people out there who have done it, who have tried it, listen to this video right now, you know damn well it doesn't fucking work. You know that it's fucking bullshit, you know? And I just wish more people would do videos explaining this so we can fucking get rid of this synthol bullshit forever, you know? Make a video, explain your experiences with synthol so everyone else that hasn't tried it can watch your video, and next thing you know, we have 100 videos out there of people talking about how it doesn't work. Then this synthol thing will be done and over with. We don't have to listen to this bullshit anymore. So the legitimate people out there that work their ass off, that have fucking incredible arms, don't have to continue, you know, having people write synthol on their Instagram 24/7, you know? And nowadays, when everyone has a decent arm, the first thing people say is synthol, you know, and it's like, no, motherfucker, that's fucking hours of work in the gym. You know, that motherfucker's been working out for 25 fucking years, busting his fucking ass. You know, and it's not just, he didn't just fucking take a shot and then that's it. You know, he didn't have 20-inch arms in one day. You know, that's not the case and never will be the case. So I'm just making this video because I'm so fucking sick of hearing about synthol. You know, and the point is nobody's even fucking using synthol. You know, Nolotil is what people are using. So if there's anything to talk about, it's Nolotil. Nolotil is what people are using. No one's using it. I haven't heard anyone that I know of talk about using synthol in the last 6 years. Nobody fucking talk about, you know, oh shit, Rich, I took a shot of synthol and this and that. I haven't heard no one talk about it. Nobody's using that shit. So all the fucking newbies out there, the fucking people that don't know what the fuck they're doing, no one's using synthol. The people that are using synthol are the amateurs that just get into the sport, don't know what the fuck they're doing. But I'm talking about on the national level stage, pro level stage, no synthol. The next time you watch a fucking pro lineup, you look, you're not gonna see any fucking synthol on a pro stage. That's what I'm talking about. So, you know, it's driving me crazy that people are still on this fucking synthol kick. Like, Jesus Christ, you know? People aren't using it. It's fucking done, over with. You know, 15 years ago is when synthol was being talked about. That's when people were using it. They were trying to find out what it is. They were curious about it. You know, they were like, what the fuck, have you heard about synthol? No, oh my God, oh, I'm gonna try it. That was 15 years ago, people. That shit's been done and over with. So the new people getting involved in the industry, those are the ones that are, you know, talking about it and want to try it because they're new to the industry. So, you know, I'm asking people out there, why don't you guys fucking make a video fucking talking about your use so we can get it out there that the shit doesn't fucking work, right? You guys know it doesn't. The people out there that have tried it, that have put, you know, CC after CC in their arms and realize that it's a fucking waste, that it doesn't do anything. So that's what I'm asking. I'm asking people, why don't you guys fucking have some balls, make some videos talking about how, you know, it fucking doesn't work.